July 1986. We got Marky Smith, Brooks Smith, Craig Scanlon, Steve Hanley, Simon Rogers, and Paul Hanley.
On Beggar's Banquet. Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's good. I love the little falsetto keyboard interludes that they have.
hmm And also the violin, which might be that three string
Oh yeah, just
never tuned.
mashing it.
Oh yeah, I like that. It's so creepy, but it almost reminds me of like a screechy, crackly window, like old window that's just like you're trying to crack it open, get some fresh air in there, which actually really fits the dynamic of the song where everything is stale. Everything is, or everything is so new that it's stale. Or every conversation you have is stale because you know what the conversation's end is, like Mark puts it. I like this. This is one that's really actually quite a beautiful song, as usual, poetic, but actually directly poetic to probably a lot of experience that Mark had where he's not being occupied and what is it? It's almost like he's not.
He's mentally stimulated anymore.
Yes,
Like
yes, yes,
he's created his dream world around him, but it's becoming a nightmare of
yes. That's exactly what it
the
is.
sameness and
That's exactly what it is. The mental stimulation is not there, so everything is even in the things he can't control, right? Not even the conversation or the people he surrounds himself with, which seems like there's even less of the variation and the alternatives. Even going to a new bar and it all sucks. It all is so bad. It's all unthoughtful. It's all uncreative. It's all uninnovative. It's never going to be something surprising. It's really nice in that sense.
even how he kind
Mm.
of describes, yeah, just like almost like a depression, right? Like sleepless, I'm immune to things in my dreams. So you're just going through the motions, trying to find the joy you used to have doing the things that you used to like, and you're not sure where to go next.
There is an element that is like a letdown, but it's not for me, from my perspective, it's not quite a depression. It's almost kind of a you're just somewhat you're just unhappy. Yeah, I don't know. It's like just a letdown because you have such high expectations. And I think that's what he has. Because even when he's like talking about the the conversations he used to have, which was his favorite, talking in general, it's now become a thing where it's just the letdown at the end because once it starts, he already knows the end. So it might as well not be worth having, or it's a waste of time. So yeah, it's really good. It's really good, and it's like we're as usual we're putting him in there, but I think this one is it's so easy to directly put him in that because he does have that has that creative edge that's almost like constantly on 100 unless he's completely inebriated, which even then it seemed like he was still like, no, but we have to do it this way, right? Like he has such a clear vision. Even if he was so fucked up, he was just still, no, we have to do it this way. This is the only way to do it. He was so steadfast in his convictions that it was even going to see itself through in ways where he might not be completely mentally there. And this one is it just shows that he was able to put something together here. And that's a 4 minute, 4.5 minute song that really flies by when I'm listening to it. I just want to listen to it over and over again. Like you said, nice interludes, music
Yeah,
variation.
it's slow and but yet sh like a short song, which is kind of strange for them.
hmm And know what it is? It's the space. It's the space within the music that really makes it a place you can go into. It's not, it's almost like you're not a passive listener. You're almost like able to go into it because there's space for you. When at this point in the Falls career and at this point in their sound, they are really heavily getting that bricks repetitive guitar riff, and this song does not have that, and it really allows the riff to be Mark throwing these words out there, which is sometimes it's real. I wish they did it more. I really wish they did it more, especially in this era that needs a little kind of step back from the sunny bop, which we're about to get into. But they need a little step back and a little stripping it back and just get Steve Hanley in that rhythm section. Whoever is in the rhythm section at whatever point, get them to just do it and then let Mark just. It's no wonder that Mark knew that Steve Hanley was just really the heart and soul of the fall sound. It could have been any drummer really, but Steve Hanley with any drummer and then Mark doing poetry. that's that's pretty much that's the fall.
You always want more Mark, especially more good Mark.
More good like very level-headed Mark, which is yeah, yeah, you do want this more frequently. Let's get away from this. Let's get away from this. This is actually too good. Let's have a little change of pace here, and let's listen to a Steve Hanley, Mark Smith credited track, "Hot Aftershave Bob." Does it say anything about this one on fall, annotated fall?
Not really. Talks about being writing a dance craze. This is in quotations, dance craze style song.
Dance craze. What kind of dance craze? It's 1986. I mean, there's dance clubs, but I wonder what is the fall dance craze? Hands in pockets. Do the Marquis Smith. I could actually see that. Do the Marquis Smith. You put your hands in your pockets and then walk around.